Hi, Tori.
Hi, how are you?
We're great.
I'm incredibly excited is how I am.
Yeah.
Stoley's been waiting to talk to you all morning.
Oh boy, Stoley.
Hi, Tori. How are you?
Are you like Stoley and Coke? I mean, are you?
Yeah, Stoley and lemonade more. I'm a little more citrus than that.
Fair enough.
He's kind of a stalker, Tori. So
Yeah,
just
Oh,
beware.
is he?
Yeah, you've thrown me, very few people throw me for a loss. You and Quincy Jones. I have nothing to say. I don't know what to say.
He's just gonna babble a little bit. Can you deal with that?
Oh, please, Babble.
I'm on the radio and I'm gushing.
Well, gush away, Stoley. Squeeze yourself.
Tori, Little Earthquake. Oh, the most amazing record. Oh, okay. And then Under the Pink. Okay. I just can't. Past the Mission. I can't talk. It's Tori. Lance, do the interview. I can't talk.
Hi, Tori. It's
Hi,
Lance.
hi, Lance.
I can handle this. Don't worry. I've got myself.
I'm
My
pulling
feet are on the
myself
ground.
together. I'm pulling myself.
Tell us something about the new record now. There's going to be a new single that we're going to get on Friday, but of course,
Oh, you don't have it yet.
No,
it's not till. Actually, it's not till the 22nd
Yeah,
of
Friday
December.
the 22nd is the radio airplay date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tori.
Okay, well,
It's called Boys for Pele.
Boys
the
for
the
Pele.
single
The
that we're
single
going to get.
is Caught a Little Sneak.
Yeah.
Or Caught a Light Sneak.
Caught a light sneeze. Yes.
Caught a Light Sneeze. That's kind of an interesting name for a song.
Yes, especially if he was a light sneeze and not the flu, if you know what I mean, girls.
Oh. So you're looking for the flu.
Well,
Maybe? A little something that'll knock you down?
guys would like to think they're the flu, wouldn't they? But sometimes they're just a achoo.
That's so true. But I'm a pretty...
Come on
I'm
now.
a pretty rough cold. I think.
He's
Yeah.
more of a hay fever to
He's
be.
Mm.
throat. Yeah, I'm like
He
that.
never goes. This guy never goes away. He's more like strep or mono or something, really.
like herpes, you never get rid of me?
It's like luggage, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that happens. But now you did this whole new record. You produced it all by yourself.
In a church.
Yes, I did in a church in Ireland.
No, that's amazing.
that is- that is
Describe
cool.
like the differences between doing this and working with producers like on the other stuff.
Well, this record, there's no censorship as far as jumping off cliffs, musically, lyrically, and arrangement-wise. I pulled in the harpsichord for this record. The whole record was written because, well, basically, my relationships were falling apart with men, whether they were friends, mentors, or the love at the time in my life. And so Boys for Pele is really the boys that have brought me to my fire, whether they have withheld or whether they've given. It forced me to have to stop trying stealing whatever I thought they had that I thought I didn't have.
Doesn't have anything to do with the soccer player, does it?
Well, it depends who you want to steal from, doesn't it, Lance?
Okay.
But Pele is the volcano goddess,
Right.
Hawaii.
The Hawaiian Fire Goddess.
Yes. And I went back to the church. I decided if I was going to talk about claiming my passion, I'd go to the place where they taught you how to cut it out of you.
Really?
So
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Really? So you
Wow.
have no passion anymore?
No, I've begun to find it within my own being.
Well, and you have to recharge too after such an outpouring as making a record. You kind of drain yourself to make it. Is that not true?
On some levels, but with this particular work, each song became a fragment of sides of myself. I think the men will understand me because they did inspire this work, but I think the women will really hear me. No matter how strong you feel, sometimes you find yourself crawling on your knees because that phone is not ringing.
Yeah.
And you know that it's slipping through your fingers. And you know that you're just not going to be able to get through that wall.
Well, I always feel as though, as a male, I felt as though, maybe I flatter myself, but I felt as though I kind of got what you were doing just as much as, like, the female listeners. I like to think so.
Well, I really
He's kind of
hope.
a girly man.
I hope that the men are open to this. Some of the British men, I've just come off of all the British press, and some of them come in asking me why I'm so aggressive and why I hate them, and what they don't understand with this record is it's about incredible passion and incredible desire and incredible need, and then love. And
The
so
heart of all of it.
yeah, it's all got to be in there if you're being fair about it. But it's It's a fiery little record, and I just ask the guys to be open to it, because sometimes I don't think that they know what happens when they hang up that phone and just go, now is not a good time.
Well, Tori, I have a question to ask you. With this album that you put together, do you feel that a lot of men feel that maybe they misinterpret your aggressiveness for hate?
Sometimes I think so. A lot of times I'm just so angry that I would let myself crawl.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that guys really know how much women look to them to reflect being enough back as a woman from their eyes. I'm not talking about as a creative force,
Right.
but I'm talking about, well, for me anyway, I would look to the men in my life to just feel like I was woman enough. That was a side of me that I really didn't feel confident.
But yet that almost seems as though that's, in any relationship, almost the responsibility of both people to make them see those sides
That's why
of
it's
each
a
other.
relationship, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you're analytical when you've got your vampire's license and you need to feed and his neck is there and you're like, I need what you have.
Hey, I got a quick question for you, Tori. One of the tracks on your record is called Father Lucifer.
Yeah.
Is that like a devil song?
Well, in truth, I had to go have a cup of tea with Lucifer so that I could descend, and he showed me how to dance the tango.
All
I
right.
usually talk to him on the phone.
Stoli talks
He-
to Lucifer on the phone.
Fair enough, Stoli. He's got a mobile.
Oh, because I don't have time to go have. He never clears his schedule for me to
Yeah,
have
well,
tea,
it's
but-
Tori, though.
Yeah.
Come
Well,
on.
guys, they're kind of screaming at me from the other room, telling me I have to go on to the next interview.
We understand.
Well,
You're
thank
busy.
you, Tori.
Tori, you
Yes.
probably talked way over the heads of our listeners, but it was a pleasure to talk to you.
I don't think I did at all.
Oh,
I don't
you're
think so.
overestimating our
Mm,
intelligence.
I don't
We're in
think so.
Chicago, you know.
Thank you, Tori.
Okay,
It
guys.
was a pleasure.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.